This one is going to be sent over to Puig at second, and it's mishandled. And the Who's get a second runner. Now they're going to catch Ferentz and a run down the throw home. The slide, he's safe. On the mishandle, Wills and Ferentz come around, and it's 3-0 Virginia. Drive in the left, towards the wall, it's gone! Jackson Soroy begins his career in Charlottesville with a home run, and that's his first career hit! Oh my goodness! See what Sean James can do with it, with runners on the corners. He swings on the first pitch, and that is going to get in the left for a base hit. Jacob Ferentz touches home. Sean James with his first career hit. It's an RBI single. In danger of giving up his second walk this season. And it's a swing instead, out to right, and you can forget about it. Chris Arroyo with a moonshot to right field. And it's 8-1 Who's. We see a bases loaded situation here. We won't, and that is going to get down for a base hit. Teal scores, Ford right behind him. Sean James does it again. And the 2 to the Harris is swung on into right, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Parada is being waved home. He touches third. He heads the home without a throw. It is an RBI double for Aiden Harris. And Nunnally, a day he'll never forget as well, because he's 4 for 4. An RBI double in the second, a single in the third. But there was that interference by James trying to head the second, so it didn't turn into anything, and then a single in the fifth. And then the RBI single his last time up in the seventh, and he is going to get it down for hit number 5. Here comes Harris, the score, and the Who's strike home for the 13th time today, and for the second game in a row, the Cavaliers win on a mercy roll.
Really fun game to watch.
And here's a big drive out to right field, and Rudisell says goodbye. Bryce Rudisell with the 3-run shot, and the Mountaineers lead 3-0 in the bottom of the first. And a swing and a drive to left to win the game. It is gone! Miguel Garcia does it. New Kent takes game 2 on a mercy roll. Mountaineers getting their first base hit of the game in the fourth. It went to Nolan Book, and then Fleming followed it up with a single of his own on the next at-bat. And here's a swing and a drive out to right center field, and you can say goodbye! Bryce Rudisell with the solo shot to get the Mountaineers on the board. UCLA has made it to Omaha 5 times in their history, and the Ducks, they're trying to make it to Omaha for the first time this year since 1954. That one is going to hit on the ground. They might be able to turn to the second for 1. Fires the first, the reach by Rudisell. They got them both. What a double play for the Mounts. Walker, base hit in the center. Here comes Chorba. This game is tied. Jaden Walker delivers. And Mercyhurst with a chance to walk it off in the 9th. Malik is going to get this one. That's a base hit. Walker is going to score. The Lakers walk it off in the 9th. Jack Malik, his 3rd hit, and he's the hero. And the Lakers take game 1 for the 3. And there goes the runner. It's going to be slammed. Oh, my goodness. What a catch by Powell. And they will get the double up. All the outs in the second and the third were strikeouts for Bazela. This one hopped on the ground. They might be able to turn to Ventura fires. Smith sends it over the Walker in time for both of them. Double play number 2 on the afternoon for the Lakers, and on the next pitch, it's going to be picked up by Powell. Fires over the reach. Oh my goodness! Magic in the infield for the Lakers as they get their 3rd double play of this game. It started the Powell getting that throw on the run, and then Ventura sent it over the Walker. Bazela, this one's going to hop on the ground. Can they turn to again? Over the Walker, it is in time! Are you kidding me? Double play number 4 for the Lakers. They now have ended the last 3 innings on double plays. Cannon grounded out to that double play to end the top half of the 5th. And he's going to swing this one over. It's caught by Ventura, the Smith, Walker, the reach. Are you kidding me? It happened again. 4 innings in a row. All double plays for the Lakers. We spoke it into existence.
To guard Alden right now, so we'll see how that goes as well.
Salto's racing to the cup. Long 2-pointer on the way. Sato. Kinzev grabs the offensive board, puts it up. That doesn't go. Sato looking for it back. 17 to shoot, and now Kinzev kicks it out, and PC's going to reset, and a 3-pointer on the way. Fiddler at the bottom! Shelby Fiddler, the second 3-pointer, and PC retakes the lead.
Nice patience by the...
And Baroni picks it up after almost giving it away. Finds Lukanu into the paint, kicks it off. Coons wide open, 3, the bottom! Bailey Coons is now 1 point away from 900. On that monster 3-pointer for the scoring queen in this conference. Williams looking for an answer, and it's picked off. Jenna Van Schaik stealing it away from Legions. Bailey Coons for 900, yes ma'am, and 1! Bailey Coons gets the 900 with an exclamation point! .901 for number 34. And Baroni for 3 with no time on the clock. The bottom! How about it? Quinn Baroni. That's her second 3-pointer of this game. And the Lakers are on fire in the 3rd. Van Schaik for the tie. She got it! Jenna Van Schaik ties the game with 13.7 remaining. As the Lakers go to overtime for the first time in almost 2 months. And this is their first NEC game as well, playing in the OT period. To the corner, Stover, the bottom! Lauren Stover delivers to start overtime! Ross. Stover. Strickland, the bottom! Back-to-back 3-pointers for the Lakers to start overtime. It's Grace Strickland. Van Schaik. Oh, Stover again. The bottom! Lauren Stover, unbelievable! Lauren Stover delivers again from above the arc. Central Connecticut. Can they force overtime? It's up. It is no good. The Lakers win it. Quinn Baroni with the final rebound, and the Lakers win it by 2. Perry gets a pick from Kelly. Kelly with control. RJ Johnson, back to Kelly. Throws it to the other side, and a 3-pointer for Odin Jr. won't go. Stewart looking for the rebound, and it's into the hands of Peterson. And a three-pointer, Parrish, the bottom!
They'll make you pay.
A minute remaining. Can the Seahawks get a stop? Blunt takes it. The bottom! Bernie Blunt clutch! Blunt has a dozen. And the Lakers lead by 6 with 46 seconds remaining. Now it's picked off. It is a slam down for Jeff Planutis. Planutis with the pick and the slam, and the party starts with a 4-0 lead for the home team. Parker stolen away. Planutis in all alone. He slams it down again. Planutis, his second dunk of the night. He has 18 points. Max Juzianic with the opening tip, but it's won by Chicago State and C.J. Delancey, and we are underway for the final game of the season for Mercyhurst men's basketball. And Aiden Rucker with a turnover out of the gate on senior day. Sends it up to another senior, Rayton Mays. Now Jeff Planutis. Juzianic's going to take it the bottom! We get the party started with a three-pointer for Max Juzianic. A turnover, the bucket. What a way to start this game in the first 30 seconds. Round of the NEC tournament on Wednesday. Riker gets his own rebound. Another three-pointer, the bottom! This one goes to Jeff Planutis. Back-to-back three-pointers for the Lakers to start this game. Second meeting between these two teams. Blunt! Oh my goodness, the bottom! Bernie Blunt with a three from way downtown on senior night. 3 points, all above the arc. 9-2 Lakers. Thought about racing inside. Has to stay out. 11 to shoot. Juzianic, quick pass. Planutis is going to take it. The bottom! Jeff Planutis again. 1 by 7. Turned out to be their last win coming into this game. Blunt from downtown. The bottom! Bernie Blunt connects again from the parking lot. Has it back again. Rayton Mays trying to drive inside. Planutis, a kick and a three, the bottom! It's a hat trick for Jeff Planutis. His third three-pointer of the night, and we're not even 7 minutes into the contest. A spin, a turn, and the shot doesn't go, and Planutis with the rebound. That attempt went to Quincy Allen. Blunt! The bottom! What in the world is happening? Another three-pointer for the Lakers. It is their 7th in this game, not even 7 minutes in. And Bernie Blunt with a three-point hat trick on senior night. Lemelman the other way. Martin inside, yes sir! Quadir Martin fires up the crowd here in area. Timeout on the floor. Quadir Martin. He has been a monster in the final 2 games of the season. And one of the stars of tomorrow is answering the bell today. Down for the Lakers on the attempted shot by Cox. Another three for 9! Jeff Planutis! 9! Yes! 9 three-pointers tonight! For 10! An ovation from the crowd for the 10th three-pointer tonight for Jeff Planutis. There's Jackson. Griffith will check back in for Newken. Jackson again. To Blunt. Long range three. The bottom! Bernie Blunt! His first three-pointer at home this season. Love takes it. And it is going to be Means, a big rebound. He'll take it out the court. Newken, they need to capitalize here. Peters. Now Means takes it. The bottom! We're not done yet. Tarazi Means gets Newken back within 1. And the Lakers with their first offensive chance of the contest. They settle down, some open space, looking for it, they score! Lakers strike first! Mercier's taking it coast to coast, and they cash in for the first goal. Mahoney sends it back. And here come the Lakers the other way. Everett's all alone as she controls a loose stick. Everett running down wide open. A shot, 2-0 Lakers. A wide open chance. Ava Jones. Trying for the deflection. Looking for it, shuffled ahead, they got it! They got it! It's Lehman, and the Cats break the ice with 11:54 left in the fourth. And there go to Panthers. A rush with 20 seconds. 2-on-1. Relaya sending it off into the circle. They shoot and they score! Upper St. Clair calls game. Pavanich wins it for the Panthers. Hunter again. Poon shot, looking for the deflection and a rebound, and it's poked in. Bison strike first off the corner.
Cats dodge a bullet there.
Scarn wants to go to the air again. He's going to fire it towards the end zone. Noonan in double coverage. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Wildcats in double coverage. And Noonan comes down with the monster grab. 4th and goal at the 1 for the game. He hands it off. Ebola. Does he get in? Yes, sir. Touchdown, Cats! Ebola lines up to the right. Scarton hands it off. Ebola, can he get the edge? Oh my goodness! He sends off the tackler and he gets in for the Cats touchdown!
Aaron Gasky comes in motion.
And they hand it off again. He's in! Yeboah! Takes it from 4 yards out for the score!
No, it's 3rd and goal. My apologies.
Nonneberg, he looks to throw. He gets forced to the left. He fires, and is it incomplete? You bet! 4th down on the way from the 6. Marston thinking he had the touchdown. The game right here. He fires, incomplete! The Cats win it in overtime! Friday night magic here in Plum. Nonneberg was looking at the back of the end zone. And that is how Greater Latrobe gets their first win of the season. A big stop with 8:12 remaining. Franklin Regional still leads this contest 7-0. And you know, Richard, this game actually could have been a battle of orange and black tonight. And I'll tell you why. So Franklin Regional, they weren't always called the Panthers. They were called the Longhorns back in the day in the mid-50s, and then Franklin Area High School at the time merged with Export High School. Their colors were orange and black, and they were called the Panthers. When the two schools merged in the early 60s, Franklin Area, they were able to keep that blue and gold, but they changed their name to the Panthers with a handoff here and a lot of room to run. Separation inside the 30. Chris Cochran is going to score a touchdown for the Cats. 72 yards for Chris Cochran. One handoff, and the Cats punch right back. They got 1:38 left. Davola, all kinds of time. He's gonna wind this one deep. One-on-one coverage, intercepted! Sawyer Butina saying thank you very much to Austin McClure. Sawyer Butina delivers.
Starts on defense as well.
Mitchell looks to throw, fires downfield, intercepted. Noonan looking for a rush. He will get to the end zone for a pick six. Danny Noonan, the Cats are right back in this game.
Team Lamani really play important roles in the running game tonight as well.
Yeah, on the ground, it's been the Chris and Cass show for the past few games. There's Zach Hammer, some room. First down and more. Speed, acceleration. Can he cash in? You bet. Touchdown, Cats. Cash Ackhammer, cha-ching, and the Cats have their first touchdown on offense tonight.
It's a
Herrick hands it off to Thompson. Going up the gut, and goodbye, Roman Thompson sprinting down the middle, and the Vikings punch back immediately. 48 yards for Roman Thompson for touchdown number 18 on the season. And now Kim trying to get a rush the other way. She had Purius there with Noonan, and Kim trying to send it in on the blue line onside. Noonan, can she pick it up? Trying to go for it from behind, and Noonan has control, feeding it off. Nothing there. Lolliker back over, and there's a chance. They score! Berlin Lolliker! The freshman, the first goal of the season for Mercyhurst. Closing on in. Looking for a chance there at Sedora. Back out to the point. They keep it onside. It's blocked by Brick. And there goes Brick. A breakaway for the lead. And she's got it! Patra holds at the point. Goes left now, past the lead, is trying for a drive. Lolliker right in front, they score! Over the feed, Berlin Lolliker! Power play goal, 1-0 Lakers! There's Young with a blast and trying for the deflection in front. Oh my goodness! And Metzler with a second chance, she's got it there! Regina Metzler, the second chance does the trick, and the Lakers are within one. Regina Metzler thinking that she had that goal there on the first opportunity, but the second opportunity does the trick. Classic, and of course the Lakers, they will not see a non-conference opponent again the same 2 days. A rush the other way, they shoot, it's in! Welcome back, Sophie McKinley! This game is tied! As the Lakers try again, Cherokee back to the point. Stenat fires, and that is going to go high into the air and in play, and a chance, and they score! Cherokee! Lakers within one! That puck went 1,000 feet into the air. Somehow, some way, it stayed in play, and Cherokee sends it home. It's for the 3. Charlene, she controls. Van Netten waits, sending it off, they score! Lakers win in overtime! A terrific feed towards McKinley, and the Lakers win it. With a scrum on the outside. Metzler and Alinas. Kim still fighting for it. McIntyre, and the scrum continues. Puck finally gets loose for Newnan. And a check there along the boards. Kim coming up with it. She's going to fire. She scores! Finally, career goal number 1 for Nyan Kim. It is 3-0. Dyring Anderson trying to get over the line. She got attacked by Charlene, who goes the other way. Charlene, she's going to take it off the post. They score! Julia Charlene, she'll take it. 1-0 Lakers. It's knocked off the boards, and Flint is going to get it at center ice. Petruzza cannot gain control, and there's Noonan the other way off the door to get back to Noonan, who fires, and that is saved by Secreto. Noonan, another try, they score! Metzler, 2-0 Lakers. Regina Metzler all alone in the slot to bury it home. Evans at the point. Now Purius. Still holds, now left circle. Trying to set it off, one-timer, another power play goal! Charlene, goal number 2 for number 14, and it is 5-1. Purius trying to pick it up at center ice. 50 seconds, what a phenomenal job for the Lakers. Generating short-handed chances, and how about one here for the hat trick? She got it! Julia Charlene, hat trick for number 14, short-handed, 6-1 Lakers! Past Mandy and Quinlan Borner. Her first career goal. The freshman out of Minnesota. And there's Evans. Oh, they score! Peyton Evans, and the Lakers punch right back. 2 goals, 58 seconds in. Zelensky was a little too far on his stick. And now Tri-City, they look to get a rush of their own as the Storm trying to do everything they can as they still look for their first goal of this game and their first goal of the season. But could it come here? They score! Right on cue! Oliver Ozagani! Turned out now to be the last victory for the Lakers on November 2nd. As Mercier is trying to change that tonight. Skylar's tic-tac-toe, Fry scores! It is Fry, and the Lakers strike first! Davis Fry, the sophomore. His first goal as a Laker, and it's 1-0. Back into play. As Schumacher taking a hit along the boards. Brandon Lamb picks up the puck and over the line, looking to dump it off. Ian Zenza. Schumacher fires, he scores! Will Schumacher! And the Lakers had their first goal at home this season. It goes to the freshman. Sutton gets it out to center ice. Barteco, he wants to steal. Coughlin and over the line, the assistant captain down on the right circle. Looking to go behind the red border, and they score! Dominic Barteco picking up the loose change, and the Lakers are within 1. Right place, right time, Dominic Barteco! 16 and a half minutes, we're playing the second period as Dimitriaitis trying to run the puck down. Elliott wide open net, Sean James! A mistake for Austin Elliott, and Sean James takes advantage to tie this game at 1. And there's Larkin. He waits. Sador, Larkin was calling for the puck, trying to feed it over. LeBlanc into the slot and a drive. Larkin, he's got it! Lakers take the lead. Sean Larkin! Larkin was saying, give me the puck, and he got it! There's LeBlanc. Schumacher. Kostis picks it up. He retreats. Schumacher right circle. Oh, it's in! Will Schumacher, this game is tied! Another goal for the freshman, his 3rd of the year. But the Lakers are getting a few good chances on the power play. And the Lakers, there they go. Barteco and James. Barteco taking it himself. He is going to score. This game is tied. Dominant Barteco racing down the right wing to tie it at 1. Nesbitt. Ava Harris got the last goal for the Bison. Still scoreless in the first 5 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Not anymore! The Bison take the lead! They found the target in front. And Bucknell has their first lead of this game. Far side. At the 3rd. They feed it in. Krasinski looking for the angle. She scores! And the Bison, just like that, retake the lead. Still maintain control. Reynolds gets forced left. They send it back. Now 30 seconds to shoot for the Bison. Nesbitt, and she scoops and scores! Alex Nesbitt! The Bison regained the lead on a phenomenal shot by the junior. They cannot get an offensive possession. It's turned over, back in transition. A breakaway chance for the Bison. Walking on in, and they score. It's a hat trick for Ali Boyce, and it's 6-0 Bison. It's Brooke, and another big stop by Marzell, denying the chance for Brooke Molchanov. But Furlong gets it back for the Mountaineers. 7 seconds to shoot. They need to get a shot off. They do, and another chance is denied. And another chance, they score! 2.8 on the clock. The Mount find a goal before we head to the 3rd. McQuay, Molchanov. Back to McQuay. McQuay's stuck at the 12-meter spot. Under 30 seconds to shoot. Behind the net again. Molchanov into the middle. Furlong, she scores! Mackenzie Furlong with a much-needed goal for the Mount with 10:45 remaining in the 4th. Will be taken by Salerno. She fires, she scores! And Salerno makes it 11-8. Brooke Molchanov. She shoots, she scores! On the power play! And the Mountaineers have their 3rd goal in a row to make it an 11-9 game. They give it to McQuay, to Furlong. 7 seconds. Furlong flips. McQuay, she scores! Anna McQuay with 3.9 on the clock, and the Mount are within 2. It's Butler again. 42 seconds to shoot as ODU trying to punch back after the Eagles' goal, and they do! The punch back for Miss Julia Butler, and it's 11-6 Monarchs. Mayer to the corner. 1:05 left. Towards the net, and another save by Chinook. And the ball is loose, another whistle as Frischman was trying to get it, and the Monarchs have it back. And the Pirates, 3 goals in this quarter, and ODU is still looking for their first in the second. Can they get it here? Morrow drives it, and she scores! Sarah Morrow with goal number 2, and just like that, ODU is within 1. Taylor controls. She was trying to get it past the Butler. Taylor controls. A juke towards the net. She scores! Sydney Taylor ties it up at 5 with 7:20 remaining in the second. Julia Butler to the corner. It's Taylor again. Taylor looking for a back-to-back. She's going to try it. She's got it! Sydney Taylor gives the lead back to the Monarchs! Wilkes moves to the right. Kisling's on her. Wide open, and we are tied. What a goal by Rachel Chesick, and the junior out of Winston-Salem, North Carolina, ties the game.
The past few goals.
So the run of 3 straight goals for ODU comes to an end. As Chesick gets on the board, and the Pirates pick it up off the draw. Buckle up, my friends. Boy, oh boy, are we going to have a fun second half coming up here. All alone, and the shot and the goal for Grace Moore. 2 goals not even 30 seconds apart, and Grace Moore gives the lead back to the Pirates.
Grace Moore.
So a big draw here with possibly 1 Hail Mary shot for both teams. It's picked up by Merle. They got 10 seconds. Sarah Merle trying to close on down. She needs the charge. 5 seconds to go. Merle closing on in. Oh my goodness! Grumman denies Merle to end the first half. As Pompetti racing for it. Pompetti has space. She's going to stop it. She lost it, but she picked it back up. It goes to Taylor. Now behind, it's Jones. Corin Jones in front. She gets blocked off. She still has control. She takes it back. Mayo. Pass to the left. Merle again. Merle with a spin. Still holds. Merle fires. She scores! 3 in a row for the Monarchs, and they are down by 4 with 3:23 remaining.
The 19 and the 75. Do they have an answer to the number 26? Nemec touches the bumper of Burkholder. Will he try to make a move on the back straightaway? Carliotti about a car length and a half behind Nemec, as Nemec trying to get back up to the bumper to Burkholder. Coming out of turn 4, it is still single file. 12 laps to go. Burkholder still holds the top spot as he is driving the wheel off of that 26 and also looking in the rear view mirror. Nemec trying to go to the inside, to the outside. Does he have any answer as Burkholder still remains the lead as he accelerates by a car length going into turn 3?
We are down to 5 laps to go.
And Burkholder slams the door shut on Nick Nemec and Carliotti. There goes Audie, looking for a run on the outside. She's going to get it, so Ken Burkholder is going to have to block 2 lanes as he tries to hold his lead. Going into turns 3 and 4. Audie with the run on the outside, trying to clear Nemec. Here comes Audie. She takes second away from Nemec with 4 laps to go.
Nemec was...
Mount St. Mary's looks to run out the clock with 4.5 minutes left. They look to attempt another try to get it back to a 2-possession game. Penn State, they need a turnover. They need it now. And a rush. Down to the line. Home. She's got it. Tori Holmes the rush, and she delivers. And a ruck. Schussler trying to get it back.
And she's still down. That was a big hit.
Play still alive. There goes Coda Hall looking for the cut. She has speed. Coda Hall, the first try of this match for the Mounts. Coda Hall taking it to the house for 5. Under 10 minutes to play. Cleveland State tie it up. They have been trying to for the past now 40 minutes. A header, it is loose. Did it go in? Did it go in? It did. Oh, they reverse it. They reverse it. Cleveland State scores. This match is tied. I think both teams know that if there was a goal scored, it's going to be the game winner. Could it be here? A shot, save made by Solich. Time's running out. Vikings with control. Looking to get it into the box. Here, a shot, Solich with another stop. Hefty. A dribble, a shot, oh my goodness, Solich denies her! Solich getting a hand on it to keep it out. As Granados on the far side. The Vikings regain possession. There's Romas. Side of the box. Sends it in, trying to find the header. They have it. Another header, and they score! Out of the gate! Armendariz 1-0 Vikings! Roditi pops it into the air. Dominguez pops it out. And that was a live ball. Nobody for the Vikings were around to try to at least get a rebound. Armendariz has it back. Now goes the Deaver. Pushing it ahead into the box, and Dominguez, ball is loose, wide open, and it is in! Oh my goodness, right in front. Correa with the rush to make it 2-0. It is high into the box, Armendariz a little too far. As Canisius, they're looking for one more chance of their own. Can they get it here? Blocked off by Heck, and a rush the other way. Here come the Griffs. Making Lazo in. A chance 1v1. Oh, it's blocked off. Bravo Sanchez saves the goal. Oh my goodness, Adrian Bravo Sanchez keeps this game tied. And the heroics by number 23 might keep this game tied when it goes final. The chance for Mata, one more chance for the Griffs. Bravo Sanchez saving it. And this phenomenal match is going to end in a tie. The last chance to Correa. Mata with the opportunity, and then Bravo Sanchez with the stop as Poling was playing the ball. As Pompo awaits the check back in. With 2 minutes left. A chance, a shot, they score! The Vikings get it! The shot, it's Sesmis! Sesmis feeding it ahead. Benchoff, Sarver's in the middle. Benchoff turns, she shoots, and it is denied by Kress, but it's still a loose ball. Sarver in front. It is going to stay in bounds, and it's going to pop off the post. Another chance, and it is in. The crazy sequence there by the Vikings, just like they drew it up, and it's 3-0. And the Vikings forcing a turnover. Petrovich towards the middle, they shoot! This game is tied! Tom Mertz! Harada
A move, he fires, and it is blocked away at the last second by Kolar. Alexander Kolar making his first ever appearance for the Vikings tonight. And he jumps high into the air to force the ball away from the nets. Bustamante off to the far side, into the air. Settle down, Gerardo, a move, he fires, it's in! This match is tied! Santiago Gerardo! Into the air, it's in! Back to back for the Lakers! Magic for Mercyhurst as they take the lead! Benjamin Buckley from 25 yards out! Another rush. Feeding it ahead. 59 could it be here? You bet! Bauer got it! She is now 3 away. And a free kick on the far side. Sent in, number 60! Back to back for number 6. Off the free kick. And Annalise Bauer is 2 away from the record, and she needs 1 more to tie. Shine again. Shine and Bauer both looking for hat tricks. And Bauer looking to tie Robin Riley. There she goes. She gets away. And she is going to stand side by side with Robin Riley. Number 61. Bauer 1 away from standing alone. Sent in. She looks for the rush. Tries to get back into the middle. She waits. She fires. 62! Annalise Bauer stands alone. And here is a liner in the left. That's a base hit. Aguilar scores. Spiker, the throw. It is not in time. Spiker beats out the throw at the plate. It is 3-0 Bison. And the 1-1 is going to be live. Cloutier is going to be held up at third. Now she's going to try to go home to throw the tag. They got her. Carter makes the tab to keep the Mount ahead by 1. Drive in the right, and it is caught on the diving grab by Del Giorno. Del Giorno makes the catch to keep the Mountaineers ahead by 1.
Yeah.
And the 1-1 over the third. That's a fair ball. Spiker scores. There comes the other run. 4-0 Bison. Spiker and Aguilar with the 1-2 punch. Savannah Jones delivers with the RBI base hit. Home plate umpire making the call saying that was a fair ball, and that's going to be another fair ball. Here comes Jones to score. Bucknell leads 5-0. Brooke Papella delivers. And the 1-2 is going to hit on the ground. It's going to be a tough play. They fire the first save. Spiker beats out the throw, and McCutcheon scores to make it 5-2.
The close game. Gotta have to make your own magic here. So something bobbled by the catcher. Del Giorno's telling herself, I'm going.
And up the middle, Kerner with a base hit. Del Giorno scores, Mandelo scores. Kerner charging over the second. She slides in with a 2-run RBI base hit. And the payoff, drive into left, and you can kiss that ball goodbye. A grand slam for Hull to win the game for Florida National.
Incredible.
Everett Andrew racing hard as his two teammates are trying to catch up to him. Could this be a sweep in the podium for the midshipmen? Seems it might be going that way. Everett Andrew racing hard, looking to touch the lane 4 wall, and it seems nobody is going to catch him. One final push in lane number 5, but it's not enough for Connor Cranfield, and Everett Andrew takes heat number 2 for the men's 200-yard freestyle, and it is a sweep on the podium for the midshipmen. Cranfield in second, Aguirre in third. Clara Renner gaining some ground on Caroline Irwin. It was close, touching the back line. Renner and Irwin battling it out. It's going to be a drag race. Renner with the edge on Irwin. Renner touching the line, and Renner wins it over Irwin. What a push in the final 25 yards. Green gets it cleanly. He's setting it up. Matthews, a block in front. Josepho and Liz punch it down, and the Vikings lead by 3. Serve on the way by Delventhal. Lonnie in front of the net. Ozo with the touch, pushed over by Matthews. Gibbons setting it up. Elstrom was looking for the kill there. Matthews a block, another one. Kohler. Matthews again. The back line, off to the front, push by Liss, it's down! Chloe Liss makes it 2016! The opening Horizon League doubleheader, Highland Heights against Northern Kentucky. Delstrom, Ozo, kept alive, Gibbons, Ozo again, is it gonna go down? Ozo, oh my goodness, Del Real sends it over! Gibbons with the fake. The Zips, they send it again. The volley continues. Delstrom over the Del Real. Villani setting it up. Matthews, it is going to go down. Delventhal with the last touch. A terrific volley by both sides. And it goes down for the Zips. 3 Zips in double digits in kills. Ashleman, Matthews, and Gash. Delstrom. Looking for the kill there. She has 2. Can Akron get 19 here? My goodness. Water responsible to keep that rally going. Is going to go out of bounds. It hits off, but it's going to stay in play. Gibbons setting it coast to coast. Gash blocked. Pushed over, and a whistle. It goes to the Vikings. The crowd on their feet in Cleveland. The Vikings 3 points away from forcing this to a set 4. Oh my goodness. Into the air and the push. Lakers keeping it alive. There's George. Going to the floor is Fort. Back into the air and the push. Another reverse pass, and the block, and that is going to do it here in Erie. The block for Mattingly to end this match in a sweep. Lakers take set 3 by 10, 25-15, for their 11th win on the season and their 9th in NEC play. Gets it over, almost hit the net. Near side. Play cleanly by the Falcons, trying for the reverse cross. Chloe McDaniel. The block in front, McDaniel got a piece of it, and a push by Nobby. IUP is going to reset with the swing by Concannon, and the tap by Duvall. A simple push, Concannon again. This long volley, who's going to take it? Borelli tried for the kill. Fairmont State gets it over at the attacking line. Setting it up, nothing but a splat for Concannon to tie it. Delaney Concannon with a cannon on the back line, and it's a race to 9 in set 1. And a collision. It's played by Mayos. And the slam for Muo. The other way, it's Martinez. The dive for Fortner. Back into the air. Mayos! Oh, what a block! Coulter and Bishop, the 1-2 punch. And that's 3 in a row for the Warriors. Martinez with the serve. Fortner with the dive low. And the swing, Muo again. Back into the air, a jumping swing. Oh my goodness, Coulter again! Unbelievable! Absolute sweetness for Anna Coulter. Mayos with the serve. Bishop in the swing. Try again, Bishop sets it up. Kreitz, oh, another block! And it's another one to nose! It is a 1-point set! Washington. Arslick and Williams said it. Oh, it's blocked! And it is going to be kept alive by Gannon Wake! High into the air. Smith, it goes backwards. Williams, another block. Arslan to Williams again. That's it. Gannon moves on. (25-23), the final in set 3, and the Knights complete the sweep to move on to the second round of the NCAA tournament for the 10th season in a row. Into the air, Zero Sereno, another block. The push. Krog, oh my goodness. And Knight gets it over. Blocked in front, that's it! Pitt Johnstown moves on! Pinsky and Barry, they bury it, and they win it! Matau, 51 seconds. Collins. Slides, fires, they score! Olivia Hooper gives the lead to the Bison. The freshman, her second goal. And the Bison have their first lead since the second. 16 to shoot. Lumley, she fires, she scores! Isabel Lumley ties the match! The senior keeper from Australia does it all. That's her second goal of the season, and John McBride takes a timeout. Whistle. Exclusion for St. Francis. 8 seconds. Collins into the middle. Kohlmeyer fires. She scores! Gwen Kohlmeyer gives the lead back to Bucknell with 2 seconds remaining. Gwen Kohlmeyer, unbelievable, skipping it through Lumley. So here comes the mount. 2-on-1 here. Pascal. Oh, alone. She scores.
Pascal does it by herself. The Mount within 2. Murphy on the far side as McKendry looks to go ahead by 2 again after they started off this match with a 2-0 lead. Marquez over Gutzman. Gutzman with open space. He's going to swim towards the net, takes the shot as he scores! Jasmine Gutzman, the 5th-year player, makes it 3-1! Gutzman with the wall over the head of Fregoso! And Gutzman has her 80th. She was a member of the All-Tournament team last year. And she gets the goal to make it 3-1. Moreno. This is nothing new for Biola. But they are down by 2. LeBou. Moreno, the lone goal so far for Biola. Looking for the second. She will not get it. It's another star for the WWPA Player of the Year. Sydney Kane with another blockade in front. There goes Murphy. Throws it over. They score again. Caitlin Goins. 4-1 Bearcats. Rebello in front. Morquecho, a whistle, a penalty shot. The exclusion against Birch. The newcomer of the year drew it, and Marquez will have the chance to make this a 5-1 match, and she will! Marquez got goal number 1, and she has goal number 5. Fregoso pushing it. A catch, Naranjo, and she is going to not get it. It was kept out. But the Eagles keep it. Kane with the catch, denying another chance for Naranjo. Sydney Kane. 17 saves! This one belongs to the ladies from Illinois. For the first time ever, with their number 1 fan watching from above with the biggest smile in the world, the McKendry Bearcats are the new WWPA champions! This one is for Colleen. Seven to 5 the final. The Bearcats finish the story. Can Biola get the stop, or can Salem tie it? A fresh ball to Jovanovic. Kasic. Jovanovic too high. Can Salem get it back? They do. Jovanovic has it again. He fires and it is denied by Dockenhausen. Joshua Dockenhausen with one of the biggest saves of his life. And with 5 seconds left, Biola has control and the lead still. Throws it over the 2-meter line, 11 to shoot. Circling, throwing it back, Dembski. Hernandez, 3 seconds to shoot. Lavoie, and it's another stop for D'Souza. D'Souza, a monster at the halfway point of the first. Dockenhausen and D'Souza stopping everything that has come their way so far. Somebody has to score, right? Lavoie, right hand blocked. Wouters, the newcomer of the year, gets possession back to Concordia. Young throws it ahead. Parker Rosenloff closing on in. He is gonna score. Rosenloff, Concordia strikes first. Nicholas Fuchs and a whistle as he sent it over to the other side to Addington. And a power play opportunity for the Golden Eagles. Ahead 1-0. Addington at the 6-meter line. Throws it over. Fuchs. Addington. Circles. Back out. 17 seconds to shoot it to the middle. They score. Oscar Garcia Bloomback. 2-0 Concordia. An exclusion. Power play for Concordia as they try to go ahead by 2 again. Back in the middle. Kahn waits. Fire, scores! Khalid Kahn! 3-1 Concordia! Concordia trying for their biggest lead of the match right here. Rosenloff, the catch, Karitsos, skipping it into the middle, they score! 4-1 Concordia! Another one, Garcia Bloomback! And a whistle. Clenny needs to get it back. And Harry Betham, the leading scorer all time for this program. Clenny, he's got it! The freshman! 5-2 Golden Eagles. Carter Clenny. And a whistle. Pressure by Risnar. Diamond, he scores! Sam Diamond! 6-2 Concordia. The all-time assist leader for this Golden Eagles program gets Concordia on the board to start the second half. It's going to be picked up in the corner by Slack. Trying to swim in, back into the middle. McKenzie fires, D'Souza, another block! But Biola gets it back, Slack. And it's picked off! Wouters, the newcomer of the year, has it! And he's gonna race it up the pole. Sends it off, Kahn with the lob, it is in! Harry Betham again! More bedlam for Concordia! Harry Betham, 9-4. And the Concordia faithful who made the trip out here from Southern California can start to feel it now. And so does the bench.